I am a tremendous idiot. I can't even express how stupid I am. So we've missed a half hour of this because for the first 15 minutes after the first video, I incorrectly configured my video software such that it didn't capture the video of this, so that I clicked through all this and I was commentating over it, but I wasn't recording it, and I only saved once, so I was not going to go back and redo it, and then the second time I got it to capture the video, but then I had the software incorrectly set up so it wouldn't capture the audio. So in other words, I just lost a half hour worth of commentary. So I'm sorry, I can't go back and reproduce it. There's no way I can say the same stuff over and over again. So thankfully, I was not, the stipulation for my penalty game here didn't say anything about which 2 hours of Kanon I had to record, just that I had to record 2 hours of Kanon. So I will still do that. You will still get 2 hours of it. So I'll give you a real brief summary of what we've missed. A boy moved into his cousin's house, met cousin and his mom. They have some banter. She proves to be a stupid, bubble-headed, dairy-loving person who she really shouldn't be, and he is bantering with her and basically tricking her and being a total cock to her, and she's a bad person and really stupid and slow and boring and irritating, so I don't mind him doing that. And now it's time for dinner, and so she has basically blackmailed him into going into the grocery store with him, threatening that she would make him eat nothing but pickled radishes if he did not go to the grocery store with her. And so on this line, how does that sound shit? Basically treating our poor protagonist like a prison bitch here. We get to continue. I'll do my best not to be an idiot so we don't lose any more commentary. Let's go, Naoki. I give in. Sure. So they're going to go grocery shopping now for dinner. Really, there's not that much of substance that got missed here. I'll take the radish. It's unbelievably cold outside. Don't worry, you'll warm up as we walk. I sure hope so. You'll soon get used to it. I sure hope so. I line up beside Naoki and walk down the snow-covered street. Sometimes when freezing wind, blah 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 blah. We always used to walk down the shops like this. We did? I have no memory. Yep, we did. I'm sure you blackmailed me into it then, too. I wouldn't do a thing you just did. Yeah. I'm not mean like you. She giggles helplessly at the joke. White streets. I know, it was so much nicer before the coloreds moved into this neighborhood. And right beside me, sitting, smiling at me, my cousin. So the incest vibes between these two, I'd say it's about maybe the 20% mark right now. Actually, maybe I do remember something. A long time ago, this scene, back then you used to carry the bag. Dun dun dun. I don't remember that. You're a lying whore. Aw. Okay, how much of a cock do I want to be here? Normally I like to choose, like, the positive... Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. I received a call. How big of a cock do I want to be here? Normally in video games I like to take the high road, but I don't really like what I'm doing, so... Oh, I right, that chose that! Oh, that's right. It would have been the right thing to take it, because that would have been chivalrous. Okay. It's not even like it's particularly heavy. Does Akiko-san do all the cooking? That's her mom. I change the subject in as quickly as I can. Yeah, usually. But when I cook whenever mom's busy or when she has a day off work and wants to take it easy. Yukari shiete dene. You can cook? You can cook? Oh my god! I can. Boiled eggs and ramen. Cooking is my strong point. Yeah, we're like running and lifting boxes, right? Unlike someone I won't mention. She half turns towards me, pounding her lips. What sort of things can you cook? Well, I guess... Why am I reading this? Okay, this is my single biggest problem with visual novels. Shit never fucking happens. I need some kind of a hook. I need something to bring me into the story, and so far all that I've got is a guy moved into a girl's house. That's it. And I realize that there's some kind of incestuous romance thing that's going on here, and there's going to be a bunch of other characters I'll get introduced to. But it's so slow. I mean, nobody who works a job or goes to school or has anything they have to do with their life should be required to spend this much time on boring, mundane, useless crap in order to get a payoff out of the story. It's just, no. Well, I guess I can cook anything if I've got the recipe. She's going to say that even though cooking is... like it or not, sooner or later you have to eat my cooking. Dun dun dun! Shit, that's true. I suppose it's likely that a time will come when I find myself forced to eat your cooking or starve. I'm looking forward to it. He's such an asshole. I might actually be starting to like this protagonist because he's such a dick. But I really hate this girl. She's incredibly unrealistic. She needs to be out. She should not be fawning, like dare fawning over this boy who came to her house. She should be, you know, like as soon as her cousin showed up, she should be like, cool, and then boom, out the door to go screw a bunch of guys who treat her like crap. This is not cool. She's not a real teenage girl. You're only saying that because you have to, yes, but look forward to it, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, a scene change. So luxurious. This conversation lasts until we reach the entrance of the shopping center. I'll go buy this stuff quickly. Shit, okay, I'll wait here. Aren't you coming too? Shit, you don't need me, do you? It's like it says everything with wonderful reluctance. I guess not. Okay, I'll be back soon. Okay, shit, okay. Stay right here, alright? Don't worry. Wait, is he not allowed to go into the store with you? Is this one of those female-only shopping districts? Somehow I'm getting the feeling this exact scene happened to... Stop referencing time in the past. You're imagining things. Yeah. She cocks her head to the side, but still seems to agree, and then walks off. Alright. Miyuki having disappeared, I while away the time looking at this way and that up and down the street. The stores here aren't much different from the ones in my hometown, or rather my former Oh, wow. Why is that italics and not like the blue highlighting? Apart from the blanket of snow, that is. That's right, because it never snows where you live, does it? Nothing to do. And it's cold. The cold had been so bad where we were walking, but it was waiting. Miyuki may have said that she wouldn't be long, but it's sure taking her time. Why could you just not go into the store with her? Why do you have to sit out here? Oh, I get it. This is going to be our opportunity to meet another girl, isn't it? In the meantime, the number of people in the vicinity has increased. Most of them appear to be doing some shopping on their way home from work. The sun is slowly sinking in the shadows. The shadows it casts are advancing slowly across the pavement. I have seen this scene before. Have I seen this scene before? Wait a second. Oh, okay, that's an H. I thought it was like two I's separated by a space. I have seen this scene before. Stand in this very spot 7 years ago. My memories of that time are faint, locked away in the depths of my mind. Flashback! White snow, the streets lined with buildings, my cousin, and... Hey, you! Shit, huh? Suddenly a voice. My mind switches hastily back to reality. Out of the way! Out of the way! Standing there confused, I suddenly notice a girl in front of me, running. She has a paper bag clutched between her mittened hands and stubby wings spread it. Oh, this is going to be Ayo, isn't it? Wings? Ugu! Out of the way. Whack. Oh, that is not good artwork. Ugu! Ow. She seems to have forgotten she was in a hurry. For some reason, she turns on me. That's mean. I said to get out of the way. Also, does she not have a voice? Why is it Miyuki so far is the only girl with a voice? Rubbing on the tip of her red nose. Yeah, it's your fault, girl. You ran into me. Shit, don't worry, I'm fine. You may be fine, but I'm in pain. She's speaking slightly strangely, perhaps because she's trembling so hard. That's only natural if you run into things that hard. Ugu. She shakes her head, holding her nose with one mitten. It's your fault. You should have dodged. Sorry, I didn't react quickly enough. Ugu, really? Wiping her tears, she lifts her damp eyes to my face. It looks like she really is in pain. I'm truly sorry. I had no idea that you were going to run into me like that. Ugu. She picks herself up and is still holding her nose. Then... Oh! She glances frantically over her shoulder as though remembering something unpleasant. I'll explain later. Shit, huh? She grabs my hand and begins to drag me away. Wait a second. We don't have time. Wait, what's going on? She pushes her way deeper and deeper into the crowds of the street, all the while holding my hand. What is it? They're after me. Debt collectors? She continues to rush deeper, desperately into the street, occasionally pausing to glance over her shoulder. After you? She clamps her mouth shut. Unable to inquire further, I follow her deeper into the shopping center. I have no idea where or how far to, but she's leading me. I just run, my eyes filled with the girl in front of me and with wings on her back. This should be far enough. Yeah, the fact that you're standing in the exact same position, that's far enough. With her hands on her knees, she gasps for air, surrounded by white clouds of air as she's panting out. Perhaps you'd like to explain what's going on. I asked her once more, punctuated by my... That wasn't a question, that was a statement. Girl. The girl stares into my face. She looks somewhat younger than me. Her body is small and childlike. Girl. ... She remains silent for a while longer, then slowly begins to speak. They're after me. Well, thank you. Looking meek, she gives me the same answer as before. Her wings tremble. Is this like a backpack, or does she actually have wings? This seems to be the obvious question. I can't let you know anything more. I don't want to drag... Well, then why did you bring me along? I was under the impression that she'd already quite let her... Oh, thank you. See, this guy's not too bad. He's he's a cock, but at least he's not the standard ineffectual male protagonist archetype that just goes along with whatever goes around him and then whines about it behind their backs. Press her for details. Bullshit. I think someone who's brought me this far is hardly uninvolved. Let's see. Does it have something to do with that paper bag you're holding? Since she bumped into me, she has been keeping a tight hold on it. Obviously, something important to her. No, it's... Oh, no, I think I know enough of the lore here. She stole some, was it takoyaki? I think somebody noted on the prior video, takoyaki. And now she's running away because she stole it. Obviously, she's agitated. I think it does. Yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with it. As she stammers, she clutches the bag and draws back a step. She's an exceedingly easy-to-read little girl. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you don't want to tell me. After all, it isn't really any of my business. By the way, what are those wings? Wings? What the fuck are you talking about? Wings? Are you mad? No girl would have wings on her back. What wings? It's as though she couldn't comprehend my words, as her face bore a question mark-like expression. The ones on your back. My back? What the fuck is a back? Stop speaking in tongues. She turns around, trying to see her own back without moving her head. Strength, UD, strength. Wings? Naturally, the wings turn with her. She turns around again, as though trying to catch up with them. Ugu. This is so stupid. Spinning on the spot like a puppy chasing its tail. Ugu, I can't see them. Shit. I'd only given a quick thought in case it wasn't true, but now I can say for sure. This girl is weird, without a doubt. You could just try not turning your head to look behind you. She tries what I said and peers over her back. Ah, it's true! She breaks into a genuine smile. I've got wings. Cute wings. Oh yeah, she's weird, alright. So just what are they? Try touching them. They feel plastic, cool to the touch. They seem to be attached to the backpack somehow. I fucking hate this conversation! They're just coming into fashion. Seems like weird things become fashionable. Well, they really could be fashionable. But even still. Oh, what now? Sorry, I'll tell you. What the fuck is going on? I grab the arm she's trying to pull away and... Ugu, let me go. You're not running away any further until you explain. But, she looks around frantically as she's trapped. Ugu, quick, in here. She points to a nearby cafe as though she wants to hide in there. Girl, I'm sick of your shit. I'm staying put. I have no idea what's going on, but I don't see any reason for me to run away. I let go of the... You know what? Good riddance. Good riddance, because I don't want that to be a love interest. I don't want anything to be a love interest. Once she's gone, I'm left standing alone in the middle of the street. Before long, I know someone running towards me, coming from the same direction as we did. Shit, who's this? It's your cousin, you asshat. Peering at her through the cafe window, anxiously, the running figure draws closer, judging by the height. Oh, that's not your cousin. He runs... Oh, that's right, that was the guy who's chasing after the little girl for stealing the takoyaki. Okay. He has thinning hair and soft, kind featured. Shit, no matter how he looks like a normal man. Is he really the one? Looking harder, I can see something else. He's wearing an apron. There's no one else in sight. I look back at the girl, but she's gone from the window, hiding. There's no mistaking it. Incidentally, she may be hiding her body, but her wings are still in plain view. After a while, the man gives up and heads back the way he came. Even though the wings were invisible to the girl, nor the and then a couple of minutes later, the girl slowly, cautiously come back out. You know, that shows that the guy was not as effective as most of the soldiers in Metal Gear Solid, because she just looked in the snow and said, "What? Whose footprints are these?" And then have like a red exclamation mark above his head. That was scary, Ugu. It was? I wonder why that man was... She stole something from him! Put two and fucking two together! Maybe because he... Yeah, okay, see, okay. Through intuition, I boiled this conversation down to like 2 fucking sentences in 1 minute, and these guys have to go on for 9 decacycles. Why would I take a sheep? Okay, that's it for the moment. That's it. This will become a video. Yay.